Hello everyone, I hope you guys are doing well and it's me Adnan Rahman, the market analyst for Errante. And now in this webinar, this is the second series of the inside bar strategy. Okay, this is the second series and I'll be explaining you something regarding the candle range theory. Okay, we have to build a foundation of this candle range theory on basis of the inside bar strategy, and that is what I'm going to sorry explain you now. So I'll just give you a brief view of a minute of what this inside bar basically was, and then we will move towards the candle range theory, and then I'll take you to the chart, and you can understand very well what all of these things mean. So now, without wasting any time, I'll just explain you what the inside bar means. Inside bar, okay, just let me explain you what is inside bar. Inside bar consists of two candles. Two candles. This is the first one, okay, known as the mother bar MB, and this is the second one known as the IB. Okay, this is the very simple formula. The first one is MB mother bar. The second one is IB, the inside bar. Okay, so what this mother bar means, you have to note the high and low of the mother bar, and then your second candle must be inside the high and low. Okay, the body of this second candle, okay, must be inside this high and this low. If that is the case, then you have a mother bar, inside bar setup. Okay, same as this one, the body of the second candle must be inside this low and this high. If that is the case, this is an inside bar. Okay, then I have mentioned some scenarios. The scenarios were like this one, like look at this, that this is your MB, okay, and this is your IB. This is what we know. And then another candle that is totally enclosed between or inside this high and low of the mother bar. Okay, look at the body. When I use the word candle, I mean the body. Okay, body. Okay, if it's inside, it has not broken this high or low, that means this also is an inside bar. Okay, the same over here, that the body is inside this low and high. If that's the case, this is MBIB, mother bar and inside bar setup. Clear? The last option is, the last one is, one second, is this one. Okay, in which this is our MB, sorry, this is our MB mother bar. This is our inside bar. This one is also inside bar, but we have another bar that's the body is above this high. Okay, see this one, the body is below this high, but it has not engulfed or it has not crossed the previous 2 or 3 4 wicks, just like all the wicks from this side moving towards the right. Okay, it has not broken above this wick level. Okay, so this one also is also an IB. Okay, this is very important stuff. It's very, very important. And in the real charts, you will understand the importance of this one when you will go for your trading. Okay, this is your IB as well. And then if you have a scenario in which you have your another candle that has broken the high of the candle that has broken the high of the previous highs just after that MB. Okay, then this is not your inside bar. Now it's a breakout. Okay, same thing over here. Like, see, if I can draw this over here, this is the breakout now. Okay, I hope I have explained this. Now let me take you to the other concept. Okay, the next concept is the liquidity grabbing is also what I have explained in the proper webinar of the liquidity grabbing. Now I'll take you towards this concept of CRT. It means candle range theory. Okay, this is also known as it's CRT. It's not CRI, it's CRT. So now let me explain you this. What this theory means, it means that you are in an upgoing market, okay, or in a downgoing market. You have a setup in which you see candles coming into a range, okay, candles forming into a range. like this, something like this. So this setup or this place is what you need to find. Is this a CRT? Okay, CRT means candle range theory or not. This is what you need to see. And now obviously when we have this setup, okay, now let me get rid of this. Obviously when we have this setup, what we can expect is that the market is moving into an upward direction, okay, and then suddenly we have some sort of a ranging move over here, and then we see that the market is moving towards the downside. Okay, now this is the place, this area over here, this one, this is the place where we can expect, you know, that CRT to form. Okay, and now I'm going to explain you that. Okay, I hope you have understood that this is the place where that CRT has to form. Okay, on the other hand, if you go for a vice versa of this one, like see if you have the market moving towards the downside and then you see a range over here, and then you can expect CRT over here and expect the market to move towards the upside. Okay, this is the whole concept of CRT. Now what we will do is we will understand this area and this area over here. Okay, what we need to see is a candlestick formation, and that is this one. Okay, you have a candle over here just like this one. In other words, you can call this one your mother bar. Okay, the basic is you need a mother bar, and then you have another candle. Okay, that one is like something like this one. Okay, over here it's something like this one. This is your inside bar. Okay, so the main thing you need to keep in your mind is that the second candle, this second candle is what you need to focus on. Okay, the second candle must be higher high. See, H. Okay, it must be higher high, and let me get this a little longer for easy explanation. And the second candle's body must close inside. Okay, just like this one. The body of the second candle must close inside the high of the previous candle. It's technically a mother bar inside bar setup as well. Okay, the only difference is that you need to have a high and a higher high. What happens in an inside bar and mother bar inside bar setup, that if you have one candle over here like this, the other candle can be something like this one also. Okay, we don't want this. We want a clear cut high and higher high. Okay, we want to see this. If we have this, the meaning of this one is that we are in sync with the VSA traders, or in easy words we are in sync with the smart money, or in easy words we are in sync with the volume spread analysis, or whatever you can say, with those people who create an upthrust type of thing in the market, and then they throw the market, like they make this market move upwards and they push the market towards the downside. If you have this kind of a scenario in which the body is down and down or below the high of this mother bar, that means this setup is now a complete CRT. What you need to do is you need to wait for a break of this candle, a candle that closes in this way, something like this one. If you have a break of this candle, you can enter into a running candle, or even you can wait for a close of this candle, and then you can enter over here and take a sell position. On the other hand, let me show you. On the other hand, like see if you have something like this one, let me take you to the chart and explain you it. Let me explain you from there. See this one, this was your MB. Okay, this was your IB. Now what do we have? The body of this one, see, the body is inside this the high of the mother bar, and this is an higher high. Okay, high and higher high. Now this is your proper CRT model. It is mother bar inside bar as well, but now it's a CRT model. What you need to do, you can make your mind, that now if I get any movement below this low or even the low of the body, this area over here is something where I can move towards the downside. Okay, this is also known as grabbing as well, but CRT is more proper term. Now same thing over here, that this is your MB, this is your IB, okay, and this is your low, and a lower low is formed. When you have this lower low is formed, now you can make your mind that all of my, the formula or all of my requirements are fulfilled now. Okay, the body is also inside, all of my requirements are fulfilled now. If I have any bullish momentum over here, any bullish momentum over here, you can ask or expect the market to move towards the upside. Okay, and where you can expect your TP as well. Okay, that can be, the first one can be over here and the second one can be towards this low one. Okay, in same means the first one over here and the second one over here. Enter from here, write this whole trend till here or till here. Okay, enter from here, okay, till here or till here. It's a very simple process, you don't need to worry. And the main thing is that you can understand this very well. It's very easy to understand, okay, but it's very hard to implement. Okay, this is what we know, it's very hard to implement. And the main thing is that if you are looking the day one chart, if you're looking the day one chart and you're trying to implement this on the same day one chart, that is not too effective. Okay, what you can do is that if you're looking to day one chart, you must look this setup, the setup from the day one. Like, see, this is your daily chart. Okay, this is your daily chart, and now you can mark this low over here. Now you can just go to your H1 chart and look for this low over here. If the market breaks below on H1 candles, that is where you can go for your entry. Okay, keep this in mind. The same thing is that if this is a daily one chart, okay, mark your highs over here and then go on H1 and wait for the market to make 1 hour candles like this. And then you can say, okay, man, I've entered this. Okay, because you must align yourself with your time frames. Like, for example, I love to write, that's why I teach. Okay, and I hope you can understand this. Like, see, if you are on a daily time frame, okay, you can go towards H1. Okay, like anything found over here, you can implement it on your H1 chart. Usually if you can go, you're looking or searching something for an H4, you can go to like 15 minutes or 5 minutes. Okay, 15 or 5 minutes. Okay, this is what you can do. I mean, anything you find over here, you can implement it on this time frame. And then if you look towards an H1 chart, okay, if you're looking something on an H1 chart, uh, I would suggest like 5 minute or 1 minute. If you're an MT5, you have the option to go on M3, M2 as well, and even M4 as well. Okay, now it's obviously up to you. So this is a time frame you must keep in your mind. You can take a screenshot as well, or these I'll try to make an image and post on the Errante social media platforms as well. Okay, keep this in your mind. And this is what I have explained you. Okay, it's a soft like a revision series of higher highs. Okay, higher high you can get, a lower low you can get, and then from here you can move towards the downside, or from here you can move towards the upside, only if the body is inside this. Okay, only if the body is inside this one. Okay, same thing I have explained. You can take screenshots of this one if you want, after the video is uploaded, or even you can take the screenshots right now. It's totally up to you. Okay, so this one and this one. Okay, now what we need to do is just take a break for a second, and now we need to see our charts. Okay, once we are on our charts, this whole phenomenon will be very easy for you guys to understand. Okay, while we are looking into this liquidity grabbing and candle range theory, what I have marked over here, the AUD JPY, Swissy JPY, Euro NZD, and NZD JPY, this is the seasonal trend for August of these pairs. Okay, so this is what these pairs have been doing on a seasonality basis. So you can keep this in mind, you can keep this direction in your mind, and if you have any technical or fundamental picture that is going into the same direction, you can like go with some confidence in that particular site. So keep this in your mind. Okay, now let's move towards this one. What I'll do is I'll get rid of the swaps. Okay, and I usually like to see swaps because I just come to know, like see this one, where is it? I usually like to see swaps because I come to know that what is the interest rate, around on a global scale, what's happening, what are the brokers doing, what are they thinking, what are they being charged, or what they are paying for. Okay, so in that scenario, I get this type of thing. It's very important. It's the it's the last end solution of what can happen. Okay, so keep this in mind. It's a good one. It's not an absolute system, but it's a good one. You know it's a good one. Like if you have, like, you are looking to go long in the euro nzd. Okay, for example, you're looking to go long in the euro nzd, but what happens over here, that if you're going long right now, you will be subject to a payment of like $14.72. But if you go short, you will receive 1.84. So wait for this to go to a positive side. Okay, and then you can take your entry, even though if there are many occasions in which you have the same direction. So that is good one. Okay, and now let me take you towards this whole stuff. What I've done is I've designed this inside bar. Let me bring this over here. I've designed this inside bar setup. Okay, now what this does it is that this is a daily inside bar. It draws this inside bar from the daily time frame into the H1 time frame. And how this is done, now look at this one. Now see, this over here is your daily candle. Okay, this is over here is your daily candle. This is the high of that candle. This is the low of that candle. Okay, and how these high and lows are formed, this dotted line, horizontal line, denotes this high and low. Same thing over here. This is a bullish candle on a daily chart, and then this is the high, and this is a low one. Okay, and then this over here, this green and this red, this is your inside bar. Okay, this is your MB. Okay, this is your MB, and this green and red one, this zone over here, this is your inside bar. Okay, fine. As it's inside bar, there is no need for the second candle to go up, okay, and then come down. It's an inside bar. When we have a scenario where the second candle goes up and then comes back down inside, at that time we can say it's a CRT. Okay, keep this in mind. This is the major difference. Okay, now let me show you one thing. Let me get rid of this. This was your inside bar. Okay, now if I come here and I click, sorry, if I click on this IB normal, what happens? It converts into that candle range theory setup. Okay, it converts into the candle range theory setup. Now what is this one? Let me draw it and explain you. This over here is your mother bar. Okay, this one is your inside bar. Okay, now look at this. What happened over here, that this candle over here, it had a blip, you can say, or just some sort of a um, there is a proper word for this one. Let me remember once again. Whiplash. Yeah, there is a whiplash of this high. Okay, see, this is the whiplash of the high. It just went up and then fall below and made this inside bar. So what did I teach you? Where did I say you that if you have something like this, okay, this, sorry for the wicks, but I hope you understand the concept, and you have something like this, okay, this is yet, okay, so what does this mean? higher high. Okay, see this? This is your high, and the body closed inside this place. This is the close of body. So same thing over here. This is your main candle. That second candle, this part is something over here. Okay, and then when the market broke below this red area, that is this place, okay, you can see it went down. It almost came over here with a difference of 1-2 pips, you can say, and then it rallied towards the upside. Got it? Just understand the other ones. Like see this one, this is another candle, a mother bar, okay, and then this over here, this high of the inside bar has gone up and then it came down, something like this. Let me redraw it for you. Okay, yes, what I've done. just give me just give me a second. Okay, something like this. This is the high, this is the higher high. Okay, high, higher high, and then when you have this, you can take a short position from this place once you have a candle going below. And what place is this one? It's this red area over here. As you see, the market has gone down, it is moving towards punching towards downside. Then the next one, now see this one, this is a big one. Okay, big bearish candle. Okay, a big bearish candle. This is your mother bar, and then this one is your inside bar. Okay, sorry, just take it up over here. Okay, and then we had this pinch to the downside. We had this pinch to the downside. I hope you can understand now. Okay, once this is done, what happened over here? This is your CRT theory. As the market broke above this high, it went up, came down, and then it went towards the upside. So in the last, like from the 7th or 8th of July, there has been three formations. That is 1, 2, and 3. All three of them were good ones. Okay, I hope I have explained one. Now this is just one, time frame and one pair, and these things are like numerously available everywhere. Let me show you. Let me on the dashboard for this one. Say this is the dashboard, and you can see all of these setups. Okay, all of this one means it has broken up, broken down, up, down, down. Okay, all on the day one channel. And now if you have something that is in confluence with this one, okay, like what I was saying, that euro NZD is something that has gone towards the long side, okay, in the seasonality. So now see this, it's aligning with your that time frame. Okay, so now let's take this further a little. I've explained all. I'll be going through the charts, but if you can watch the webinar in 2x speed as well. It won't take much time. Now let's go towards gold, our favorite. That is gold I touch always. Okay, come over here, gold, and we can just take the gold from each one. It's fine. Okay, let's get rid of here. Let's get rid of this one. Now, I won't go for the previous ones, but I can explain you in just in a while. Okay, like see, we had this blip over here, okay, of the inside bar. This one, a big blip, okay, back into that territory, but no candle has closed above. Okay, over here, the candle has closed above after this. Okay, from here, imagine that this was a big bullish candle, okay, and this was something like this. Okay, and then as the market came below, there was a movement towards the downside. And now look at this one. This was a candle over here, big one, and then another candle over here, something like this, and then market just broke this above and then it went towards the upside. Let me get rid of this and explain you in a proper manner. See this one, like this candle over here, okay, and then here. But in this scenario, what happened? we did not have any breakout towards the downside over here. Okay, only if I had the breakout towards the downside, I would expect the market to go up. But what happened instead? The market started to moving upside in the rally. And if I can show you, uh, just give me a second. Just give me 1 second, please. Yeah, now how do I share the screen of this one? I hope I can be showing you over here. Now you can you see this? Okay, what I do is we post our analysis over here on a daily basis. Okay, whatever happens on a fundamentalism, what is important, we keep on sharing here on Facebook. You can follow this profile, Farah Errante, and then I have, I mentioned these things over here, the RSA values and VSA values, and moreover, I mentioned this thing over here. Now, what is this? It is your risk sentiment meter. Okay, in that you can understand everything like USD. What was the risk sentiment of the USD in the today? It was in the risk on scenario. Okay, that means USD weakens. Okay, the S&P 500, it was in a risk on scenario. What happened? It rallies. Okay, in the same way, BTC, it was neutral. Gold, see, in the morning, in the Pakistan time in the morning, I had this like 7 or 8 hours from now. Okay, earlier, okay, what I had was this, it's in a risk off kind of a scenario, and when gold is in a risk off scenario, that kind of gives strength in the gold. Okay, and then overall, what was the status of the market? It was in a neutral state. Okay, so this is something that I provide on a daily basis, so you can just go and watch on this profile as well. Okay, and I'll be adding them slowly into our social media channels as well. So okay, and other processes as well. Now let's get back to this one, because once, why I told you this one, what was the reason of telling you this? The reason for explaining all of this thing to you guys was like, see, we had a failed setup over here, like this was the main. Okay, and this was the inside bar from here, a blip over here, but we did not get any break below this level. This was one confirmation that the market is not going downside. Okay, secondly, according to the market, how the market was responding, the market for gold especially was in a scenario in which we were expecting strength in gold. Okay, so you need, what I'm trying to say is you need to keep both the things into your trading analysis style, the fundamentals one and the technicals as well. That's why it's called FT. Okay, so keep this in your mind, and what we can do is now is like we can go into other pairs, and we can just go and scan them and see that do we see any other thing, like I love this Australian dollar pair. Now let's see on the H1, anything on the H1. Okay, now let me show you. Here we are. See this, like this is your bullish candle. Okay, this tiny one over here is your inside bar with wick over here. Okay, this is a bullish candle, this is your inside bar, and then when we had break below this level, you can see a retest of this level and the market went down. And again, now this is the bearish candle. Okay, bearish candle, this is your whiplash, or the see inside bar setup of this one with this. Okay, that's the reason why I'm drawing all this, that you can understand. And now see, we did not have any candle that is broken towards upside and it was responsible for this one. No, that's why we leave the setups. We have one working setup, another one setup that didn't work. Okay, and now we have this one, a bearish one over here, and then something like this over here and this one over here. what happens in this scenario? We would expect the market to move towards the downside, but it's not going. That's why this is some sort of a mixed type of scenario. Okay, so you can keep on playing with this one. You have many options, you have many pairs, and these are the strategies that keep on working on a daily basis. So you follow it, understand, and find your bingo strategy. Once you have done it, you will not need any other thing to work upon. Okay, this was for now. If you have any questions, you can let me know and I'll be more than happy to answer all of it. Okay, have a good day. Thank you.